So if you were leading a study today on the impact of generative AI technology at large companies, Fortune 500 around the world, how do you think you'd design that research?
Well, first, in preparation for this, I did ask ChatGPT in deep thinking mode and Claude in 5.8 thinking mode. Their answers were just total crap. So I thought that was interesting. They were very generic and not very good. And I said, do it as me. And they should both know me well enough to give me better than what I got. So I would just repeat a lot of what I said here. Anomalies. What are the things we don't expect? So what's a company that you wouldn't expect to be AI first? It's really pushing things. How do you understand that? We're someone that you would expect to be a leader that's not. How do we understand that? History. Go back and look at Carlotta Perez and the great research that she's done on general purpose technologies. What are the patterns? Like Christensen's research on disruptive innovation. What are the patterns? Those are things that I think are really important. Qualitative case-based research, as we talked about. And then the one thing I would add on this case, nobody knows. It's impossible to know the future. A couple of my former Insight colleagues, Mark Johnson and Josh Suskowitz, had a book a few years ago called Lead from the Future. It was the staple of what we did at Insight, future back thinking. So what I would want to do in this case is say, let's imagine 2030. I think going beyond that is too far for artificial intelligence. What might be a few plausible scenarios that we can imagine? Then, importantly, what would be the gating factors that would get us here to here? I mean, this is Shell classic scenario planning stuff. But I think in this particular case with this emergent technology, it would be critically important.